Okay, we got another Aithoma video. What the frick am I looking at? Another Aithoma video. Apparently Dokibird is it's like they're trying to cancel Dokibird. What the frick? About what? Why are we canceling Dokibird? I actually kind of feel ashamed for not knowing more about this as a what I would have at one point would have said a self-proclaimed dragoon. But
Vtuber drama, yippee!
Oh my goodness, the ukulele. Frickin' AI generation's gotten out of hand. With Cinder!
More Vtuber drama, yippee!
Oh, we couldn't have enough, so we got
Let's go!
more. What was that? You don't care? It doesn't matter. What does matter is you using my code Aithoma for 10% off your gamer subs. Link in the description too. As y'all might know, recently, or like the past 2 months, hasn't been that good for VTubers, or for anyone in general has it now. There's been so much drama going around. The Cinder shit, the raccoon shit, the curse shit. It's just not been good. So I'm here making it worse for y'all. Because I have some bad news for y'all.
We're gonna look into the curse situation. That's a whole other situation I just found out about, and apparently there's been some kind of an update.
Dokibird is being called out. Yep, Dokibird.
But
now,
about
this
what
one
the
is
frick?
a little bit of a
Possibly.
weird one, and there is, in fact, a Google Doc. If y'all didn't already know, Dokibird is a very, very, very big VTuber. That's about it. Anyways, this channel right here.
Not only that, but I will say, she's also one of the few VTubers that I personally have always felt like is like super, like close to her fan base. You get me?
Cat in chat made a video on Dokibird saying mismanagement of Dokibird's PC auction led an artist on for a year. And as you can see, yeah, no like to dislike ratio, ain't it, bro? Now I am not gonna.
Oh damn. This was for the Dokibird PC? The one that looks like it was like the Hammerforge one? You know which one I'm talking about.
I'm gonna sit here and summarize this whole hour and 40-minute video, but from what I know, this contains a fair bit of misinfo.
It looks like I don't even know what kind of a shape that would be. Like a trapezoid? Not a trapezoid.
Yup. This video led Dokibird into making a Google Doc full statement on the PC charity auction and recent allegations. Now to give you a quick TLDR.
Oh, she full out came out with a doc. Okay.
It says here, Doki issued a statement addressing the mismanagement in a PC charity auction for the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, explaining that during the auction's conclusion, she was dealing with a severe personal crisis involving a management takeover of her brand and a forced relocation under police supervision. She apologized for delays, noting the PC builder escalated costs from 6K to 14K without justification. Ignored requests.
Hold up. Noting the PC builder escalated costs from 6K to 14. How do you make that jump? More than double the price?
For proof of work and falsely accused her of pocketing charity funds. Claims she refunded by confirming all bids went directly to the charity via Tiltify. Ultimately, she resolved the issue by paying the winner $7.5 thousand for a non-themed PC after Amazon canceled their parts order, while emphasizing her ongoing personal struggles, including her dog's recent surgery and her commitment to
Oh, right, because of Dad. Oh, damn, so all that was happening while Dad's surgery was going on? Ooh, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, girl. But maybe put somebody, like, if something like that goes on, put somebody else in charge of like the follow through on that. You get me? Like, just like you gotta have somebody to back you up.
Business practices. So pretty much the TLDR is all of these allegations are wrong. The PC builder was an absolute dickhead. The guy got compensated with 7.5K for a PC, and that's it.
I mean, 7.5K for a PC. I built everything I have currently was built with less than 2K. You do not need that much money for a PC. What the hell? Nah, I got a really nice, and I had a very top, like, when they came out, it was really high-end. I got like a 3070 and a 3060 currently. Or is that a 3080? Nah, that's a 3080. Hold it. Frickin', it's a 38, is it a 3080? No, it might be a 3090. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. It's a 3060 and a 3070 is what I got. I think the 3060 is a Ti though. Yeah, you don't need, and I built each one for less than 2K each. At most, the most I have ever spent on a single PC. 1,200 from scratch. This current build theoretically would have cost me 1,700, except I reused a lot of the parts from my old builds, and then parts that I didn't use, I used to build this secondary PC. So, all in all, I would even go argue or as far as to say I probably spent less than 2,500 for like both PCs in total, like as a total. And by the way, I'm talking big numbers. We have to understand these two PCs have been basically, or these two PCs or their parts, including the monitors, have been with me for almost more than 10 years now. Yeah, some of these parts are more than 10 years old. They've been sticking with me. Definitely the power supplies, that's for damn sure.
Like, this is just a nothing burger.
10 years, not bad for a power supply.
For no reason, and why? All because
this one in particular is 8 years.
Video.
On my main, like the one that I'm using to watch this PC in particular has been going for 8 years.
PC auction let an artist on for a year. There's a reason this got so many dislikes, bro. There's a reason this does not have good reception. Now, as you can see here, people have obviously caught on to this. Like, how is this an actual drama? If you have any experience building PCs, you should know that the builder is a moron. Charging 15K for a B650 board and no 4090 along with no storage for its...
So he wanted to charge 15,000 for a motherboard. Nah. Yeah, no, that PC builder was a scam artist. They were a scam. They were trying to scam.
Custom UV prints and
15K should be the entire... What? No 4090? How do you even get to 15K without a graphics card? Maybe the storage, I can see you getting away with it, but... How the hell will you get to 15K without a 4090 in there?
A core for 160 hours of labor? Lamau, no.
Nah, you'd have to be making shit up. 160 hours of what, to build one PC? To build one PC! Nah, son, you could build it from scratch 4 hours. Give me 4 or 5 hours from scratch.
Not 1 cent.
Shut up. You give me all the parts on the desk right now. Give me 4 or 5 hours. I'll have the whole PC up and running and tested. Nonsense. Who the hell did Dokibird hire for this PC job?
It would take 280 hours. 280 hours to build that PC. Are you kidding me?
That's a scam.
And he upcharged it after that from 6K to 14,000. As you can see here, of course, Cantliante made a video without...
Oh yeah, look, it's like it looks like the hammer form. I've seen these. It's this one, where it has like it's not a square, it's not a box panel, but it kind of has like this cool little side panel with the image. It's such a cool PC design. That is so cool. I would love to have one of these someday, and like get rid of the freaking cases that I have currently. Well, I'd keep them for other future builds or sell them off. I would love to have one of these one day, of a waifu.
About looking into the full story, you also got this. There is abso-goddamn the fuck-lutely no way in hell it takes 120 hours to build a custom PC.
I'm glad everybody else is also calling out that BS.
Hours browsing Newegg or whatever for parts to compare options. Spend a couple hours clearing a working space, assembling the computer, and setting it up for 8 hours tops.
Oh yeah, if I have to like go through the entire mess of like... Son, I could drive out. Right here, right now, from where I am sitting in LA, I could drive to Micro Center, get back, and build that whole PC in 4 to 8 hours. Absolutely. I wouldn't need the full 8 hours.
Mujin also said the quote-unquote
Absolutely,
artist
I could do that.
expert money launderer charging 10K plus for this PC case and claiming it would take 280 hours of labor has the wildest audacity I've ever seen. It is just absolutely fucking insane to me that someone can upcharge by that much. As you can see here, they also said that Dokibird owed a $4,000 cancellation fee. What in the Adobe is this? What in the Adobe is this? How are you gonna charge
$4,000 cancellation fee? That's the whole PC! That's the entire commission! That should have been what you charged to begin with for the entire process!
4,000?
Shoot, I could have freaking done the whole thing for 4K!
For canceling when there's no contract or anything signed. It says here also, I was confused when the PC build kept increasing in quota price from 6K to 8K to 12K and then 14K with no consistent rationale. Like, none of this makes any fucking sense. All that happened in this whole situation is
Nah, that PC builder basically saw that you were a big-time VTuber and tried to scam the hell out of you. And what's worse is that it was sold for a charity, so they're like trying to scam you even worse. Like, screw them.
Event. Someone won an auction to a PC. It got delayed multiple times for multiple reasons. It got resolved. And one of the reasons was a stupid PC builder who was just, I'm gonna be honest, retarded as fuck. And that's it. And everything got resolved. That's literally it. That's all that happened. I just can't believe someone made an hour and 40-minute video on that. Someone made an hour and...
Shout out, by the way, to Dokibird for just giving the person who won the 7.5K and just saying, hey, at this point, you're gonna be able to just get yourself a very, very nice build for this amount of money. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I guarantee you they could probably fight for 7.5K. You could, for sure, you could find somebody to make you a custom build Dokibird PC. I guarantee it.
40-minute video on that whilst completely being misinformative. It's just crazy to me. How are you gonna sit there and make an hour and 40-minute video on someone without even knowing the full fucking context? Like, bro, honestly, bro, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Now, I'm wondering, right? What do the people think? What have people been saying in our comment sections? It says here, I'm so sorry you need to even address this, as I can't imagine how you must be feeling after trying your very best to deliver. As someone who can speak to your character, all I've known you to ever be is caring, giving, and supportive of all creatives. Your charity event was one of the most ambitious projects I've seen, and I know that you did it from your heart. You're one of the most supportive individuals in the space, and I really hope that this does not ruin that spark that you have. You give back because you've always given back. For those who don't know, the person who made the video, Kat, is the same person who started harassing a group of VTubers, then started gloating about how they, quote-unquote, won't even put a dent in me when she got pushback for spreading misinformation with this screenshot attached to it.
Oh, the green-haired chick! They can't even touch me! Yeah, she was, like, harassing the hell out of this, like, lolly VTuber group. Even though none of them, they were all, like, totally, like fine. They were all like, there was nothing really wrong with it. It was just the fact that she hated lollies, I guess.
The same girl who clickbaited VTuber's cancer? Damn. Wait, that's crazy. 40 times 4 hours of labor priced at 6.3K to build a PC? Bro, it takes me 4 hours, a Red Bull, and some zip ties to put together a decent ITX. They were scammed.
Hell yeah, baby. Oh, y'all go orange zip ties or you go black zip ties? I always try to get, like, the super thin black zip ties, but I end up always having, like, the orange ones. Because I used to have, I bought a big pack a while back for, like, an airsoft freaking thing on the head. Anyway, so I always use those, orange.
If you're trying to shit on someone, at least have the brains to not make it so obvious that you were scamming them. Like, how much fucking stupid are you, lol? And doing this to Doki, of all people, person who is known for supporting artists, thought the...
Through the community.
Mind. Jesus. I'm at the
yeah, he couldn't spell. He freaking put thought instead of through. Through the community.
Where if anyone raises allegations about Dokibird, I immediately dismiss them. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a smart thing.
You shouldn't do that about any idol of yours. That's just stop that. But in general, Doki's character has proven has been tested and proven to be all right so far in many situations.
Thing to do. What are these fucking prices for labor? Those obscene prices. How long does it take for you to put the parts together? Is it just waiting for the parts to appear and make it look clean? What exactly are the charges here from the company? I may not be good in tech or in maths, But isn't charging 11K for a PC fucking insane?
Yes, absolutely.
Was bro built?
Bro, I think... Chaos, if you're watching, if you're in chat, let me know how much it was. But I think we saw one time a freaking, It wasn't Neon Genesis. It was a Gundam PC. It was a straight Gundam. It was a custom Gundam PC. They only had one of them at Micro Center. I think even that, bro, it wasn't that price. It wasn't as pricey as this, bro. I think that by itself maybe cost like a cool. It was like a cool 6-7K. I don't think it was that much. Comparatively to whatever the hell this guy's doing, right? The freaking.
Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, you did nothing wrong, Doki. Gets literally extorted and or nearly scammed. Forced to defend herself and apologize. You tabloid quality antagonizers need
tabloid quality.
Go back to middle management.
Yo, that one goes hard. Tabloid quality antagonizer.
Extorted and or nearly scammed. Forced to defend herself and apologize. You tabloid quality antagonizers need to hang up the drama tuber grift and go back to middle management in traditional employment where your unsufferable types fry. Chiming in again, but there is no way in hell this takes 120 hours.
It would not. It never would. There is so much space and access. This is a very standard case build. It would be so beautiful, and I'm just ashamed it never happened. Honestly, I'm just ashamed it never happened now.
In no way has this person worked for you.
Ooh, if I had that kind of money, it would be cool to do, like, VTuber themed builds.
Weeks every workday for 8 hours on this. I've assembled PCs in 2 free hours. The art looks like a week job max. If you do everything yourself, this is absolute lunacy. So the PC price increases from 6K to 15K. The artist said they worked 280 hours on it, and they have time-lapse video proof of labor. Doki's team found it untruthful and asked for the video. The artist didn't show the video. Doki's team didn't pay. Is that right? That is right.
Hold on. Hold the phone. No, I need to see this. No. I worked on computers for 7 years. I want to see this 280. I will react to all 280 hours of it, damn you. I need to see what the hell this guy is doing for 280 hours building this PC. Is he just like jerking his gherkin, blasting off a few loads at like every freaking 10 minutes? For like 278 hours? Cause that's the only way I can figure this one out.
Proof of labor. Doki's team found it untruthful and asked for the video. The artist didn't show the video. Doki's team didn't pay. Is that right? That is right. That is exactly what happened, and I'm gonna be honest, completely justified. I wouldn't fucking pay for shit either.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay a dime.
To me, it seems pretty clear to me that these allegations are false. Just an attempt to smear her name. The PC builder wasn't willing to show they'd done any of the work they were asking to be paid for. And Tilt-Fi money would have never even entered her hands. It's all a nothing burger. Bro, how hard is it to read a Google document? You charge abhorrent...
Tilt-Fi money would have never reached her hands. Is that true? Is that like a really cool like charity website for that stuff? I've always wanted to do charity stuff, specifically for either like, you know, St. Jude's Hospital, like for children, or a little too personal here, but fibromyalgia runs in my family, and I you know, I have family that pretty close to me that I would love to, like, you know, try to like do some fundraiser stuff for.
Amount of money with no proof that the PC even exists.
Not only that, but like, of course, like my big three would be like children hospital stuff, because it always children's hospitals need more freaking, like, they just need more equipment, but also research for fibromyalgia, and also as well as cancer research and just general help for cancer patients if they need, you know, to pay off bills and stuff. I think that's like the stuff that the big three, mainly because I have personal people that have suffered from all three of these, and so I you know, that would be my personal. You know, I'm sorry, I'm sure you and your, you know, your charities are also worthwhile and worthy. I would love to also do some doggo charities as well, because I love doggos, don't get me wrong. You know, and rainforest and all this other stuff. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of them. I'm just saying, those would be my top picks, personally.
You get no money. See, that's the thing, right? It's just nothing, bro. It's honestly just nothing. Doki did nothing wrong. She almost got scammed. Someone made a fucking hour 40-minute video on her for no reason, and she's honestly shitting on her own PR by doing that. Yeah, that's literally it. Use code Thomo for 10% off your gamer subs, and yeah, end video.
No, freaking phenomenal video. Thank you for wrapping it up so neatly. If I would have known, and I should have been on top of this, luckily I was able to get on top of the scissor situation, but I should have taken if I would have had the document on hand ready to react to today, I would have freaking grabbed it. But dropping a like, great video. I probably will look for that document and try to read over it and see if like if there's anything like super crazy, cool, juicy, I'll freaking like go ahead and like react to it. But otherwise, I don't see much coming out of it. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!